a good pull here, Kane. First bit of, let's say, big water I've seen.
Yeah, I'd say there'd be a few sooties in there, mate. In those deeper pools over on the other bank under the trees, that's where they like to hang out.
So tell us a little bit about fishing in freshwater in the Northern Territory.
Well, this little system we're fishing now is the Reynolds River. It's a tributary of it, and it's spring fed, so it flows all year round. Sooties seem to love this kind of environment.
Interesting. Well, certainly something different. I mean, going to the Northern Territory, most people think saltwater, barramundi. There are, of course, the billabongs that you can fish, but exploring a river like this should be interesting.
Yeah, the only really way you can access it is by foot. So we're out here trekking today. I mean, there always is the saltwater crocodile risk, so keep an eye out.
Will do. All right, let's give it a go. Oh, got it. Yeah, got it.
Oh, he's got a few mates with him.
He has. Thanks, mate.
No worries.
My first sooty. That is a pretty tiny fish.
It's a tiny fish.
But it's taken that 60 mil to deadly perfectly. And I thought in here something that can pop and swim, do the trick.
Well, that's just it. You got the best of both worlds with these. You know, we saw they were attracted at first to the surface lure. They went a bit shy on that. So he wound it just under the surface and bang.
Got him. And just
Took
in
it.
the shade here too.
Yeah.
Out in the open they're just a little bit wary, but here in the shade they seem to just free up a little bit and bite a bit better. You want to get them out, mate, and we'll let it go.
We've got a nice deep pool here. Nice black water. Should be loaded with sooties, Billy. They tend to like to hang under bankside cover, so if you can get a cast over there.
Or else they're right under our feet, mate.
Which isn't always easy.
Got him? Put him out of this Tandanus. Oh, he's a nice sooty. That's about an average size sooty. Good. They're coming on now, mate.
Coming on the surface lure, although that one was on the retrieve, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yep. This weather seems to have brought them on, Kane.
It's definitely brought them onto the surface lures.
It's brought them on the surface lures here. I want to grab that, mate.
That's a better one, Bill.
It is, yeah.
The size is going up.
And again, pop. Bit of a roll retrieve, pop.
Same retrieve for that one, mate.
Same retrieve, yeah.
Little pop,
Right out
a few
there.
rolls. They're definitely hungry for them. I might have to switch back to a surface lure, mate. I think.
I think you better find one of those 60 mil 2 deadlies, mate. There we go. Well, that's a better sooty. Not a cracker, but again, that little 60 mil 2 deadly was ideal. I think I've got the retrieve just about right now. Kane was saying to me, cast it out, far to the other bank as you can, Kane. pop it at about 4 cranks, let it settle, pop it, and again.
The beauty about these two deadlies is you can work them 3 ways. You can work them solely as a popper. They've got a great little bloop on them. You can also work them as a shallow diving minnow, or you can give them a combination of both, which seems to be really working on the sooty grunner here today. The best retrieve we're finding is a slight little bloop on the start of the retrieve, a couple of winds, bring it under the surface, let it float back up, another bloop, a couple of winds. And a lot of time the fish are grabbing the lure after you bloop it and then your first couple of winds.
60mm 2 deadly, a really top little lure. It's only new to the market, flat face, you can pop it and retrieve it all into one retrieve. I think from what I've learned here up north on these sooties, this lure is going to catch lots of bream, lots of flathead, lots of trout, lots of bass. Just a matter of working out how to use it, pop it, retrieve it. Was one technique that I used, which I think worked very well, but I think there'll be lots more. Oh, good one. Oh, here's a better sized cane. Just pop over and have a look at this guy. Oh, how's that one?
That's a beauty, mate.
There you go.
That's what we've been chasing. A perfect example of a Reynolds River sweetwater sooty grunner up here in the clear freshwater reaches.
Yeah. And they're really on the poppers before when we had a bit of rain, humidity. The rain stopped and they've gone deep, but last fish of the day,
you managed to
biggest fish that I've got, just persisted with the 60mm, worked a treat. And I reckon I'm going to catch fish all over the place with these lures. And there's not only this 60mm, there's also a 85mm out as well to complement that 120, which you guys have basically been using for barra.
Yeah, they're really effective on barra. The smaller ones have been dynamite on these sooties. Yeah. So what we've noticed with these sooties today is we're walking from pool to pool and they've gone quiet after a few fish. We leave them, come back again.
Yeah.
Try a different lure. But in general, the two deadly's been catching unawares, and every time we throw one at them, they seem to come in.
Yeah, it's been working for me all day.
Yeah, dynamite little lure, very versatile. Like we said before, you can use it in many different ways, or even a combination of those techniques, which has worked so well on these sooties.
Mate, I can tell you, for me, trout and bream down south, I'll be giving it a go. Thanks for the trip, mate.
Too easy.
And to keep up to date with everything the Fishing Show crew is up to, including our latest competitions and prize giveaways, head over to our Facebook page, AFN The Fishing Show. And if you're keen for content, AFN TV is now free to join with over 1,000 videos at your fingertips, plus tip and tactics from Bill and myself.